Hey, Grateful. Whew. Oh. Come on in, tea sippers. Come on in. Hey. Hey. Come on in, hitting the like button, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Hey, Kawana, Nola, Zaman, Carrie, hey. Ooh. Hey. We gotta go in again. We gotta do. Ooh, baby. Is it gonna let me share it? Let me see. Hey, Patricia. A lot of moving parts. Y'all getting y'all tea ready? Who? Hey, Chelsea. Hey, Demetric. We tea ready? Hey, Street Flames. Hey, Street Flames. Crew TV. Y'all go check out Street Flames. He in Memphis. Hey. Y'all, there's a lot of moving parts, but we're gonna have to listen. Whew, they're gonna drain the life out of me, ain't they? I hear some interesting things though that a lot of rappers need to listen to, as well as the drill rappers, they say. We're gonna listen to what the news said about looking nice today. Well, hello. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mojo. I'm getting my cup ready. Tea up. Because we finna have to go in. Loud. But when I tell you, look here. Stuff that was popping off last night. I think I saw, I don't know who I saw first that mentioned Onan, but I know I saw it last night. And I was so drained. I think I was at my laptop just as I was trying to, so my head was going. I mean, not like that, but you know what I mean. AunTeaFee, you was going down. Hey, ABC123. My head was going down, so by the time I woke up this morning, I think I woke up, I think about 9 something, I was out. 9 something, I was out. I think 2 something, I popped up thinking it was morning. And I remember in my mind saying to myself, look at what had happened. And then I remember saying, I didn't even want to open my eyes. I think I slept, walked to the back to potty. I think, I don't know. I was out. I was tired. So today, I hope they're not finna drain us. I'm trying to share this out, y'all. So if y'all see me looking up, I'm trying to share. I'm trying to do what y'all be supposed to be doing for me. Hey, Granny. Dante, did I speak to you? That was Demetrius. Hi, new people. Hey, who normally don't come in out the bushes. Hey, how y'all doing? Hi. So listen, Fee about the facts. She posted. That's my backup page. So y'all will be able to see it in the comments and click it. And then it will say, I think, go to page. And you'll be able to go to the backup page and subscribe. Because I am going to start going live over there more often. I got to get that page monetized, y'all. I have to. I don't want to leave this take flight. I don't want to have to leave this page like that. But I have to get some income over there. So I'm trying to, hello. Hey, Fee, so you, thank you. I got some sleep last night. I caught up on some. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. That Onan something else, ain't it? At first I thought this is the second time he done been locked up. They won't let him out. They let him out, but then when I was looking, he got arrested. Wait. He had something else. I said, you know what? He just hell, ain't he? He just a fool with it. There was another plane crash. Was that a plane? Breaking news in Lancaster County. I'm almost scared to get on the plane. I supposed to get on the plane. And I don't want to be afraid because I know God don't give us the spirit of fear. But so, you know, Lord be the pilot, but oh, Lord. I don't know what to do. So, listen, I'm trying to shut this out. But, Onan said get paid. Dolph said, thank you, Patricia. Thank you. Ain't that what Dolph said? He said, little nigga. Same thing. I gotta get paid. You know, before I appreciated it, but I didn't bring it up often because, you know, I was okay with my ads. You know, I have been monetized since 2022, January 2022. So, you know, I appreciate it. It was helpful. I didn't have to go hard, or I didn't feel bad when people didn't support me like they supported other platforms. But baby, you know, I now know my worth for real, and I feel like my worth is so I need to go over there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm stalling. I'm not stalling. I'm talking because I'm trying to share this out. But yeah, Onan, he got some. We waiting on you. They holding the subscription. Yeah, and I don't know why. I need to because on that other page, I thought I set it up for subscriptions. I thought I did. The offer was there. I thought I did. So I may need to talk to. I may need to chat. I may have missed a step, but because I did the levels and all that type of stuff. Hey, Sheila. So Onan. See, that's why when people used to tell me, I mean, he used to be mad at me when I wouldn't go along with his narrative. Hey, Luma Negro, Luma Negro, what's popping? Y'all, we got to research again. We gotta walk through. It is killing me that I'm having to start all over on the case. Chilling. You got some tea? Luma Negro, you got your tea hot? You sipping with me tonight? What was your other page? It's AunTeaFee. It's tagged at the top. You see that top up there? At the top. Let me say hey over here. I'm finna give y'all some love over here. And then you'll see my comment. And you can just click it from there. Oh, wait a minute. Since I'm here, I can do this right here. There you go, y'all. While I'm doing this, X got hit with the cyber attack today. I saw that Elon Musk guy. So y'all know, last time I talked politics is when they struck me. Y'all do know that. I talked politics and I talked something else. And I remember saying, I really don't like talking politics. I really don't. Went in. But anyway, there go. I just dropped a link. Can y'all hit that link? Go ahead, subscribe over there, and come right back while I'm trying to do this. But yeah, but y'all know Elon Musk. Now you know after they got in trouble. You're very welcome. And his smart daughter, Ivanka, is that her name? Whatever that daughter name was, and her husband, who was really the one that was operating the most 4 years before last, decided after they got in trouble and shit. That Trump daughter, yes. After they got in trouble, books, audited, all of that type of stuff, tax evasion, they got hit. You know, she got charged with some stuff. She was saying if he ran again, they didn't want to work. That's why none of his kids are working for him. So Elon is replacing his kids. Y'all do know that, right? Because he can't. I can't say that. I wasn't supposed to say that. Y'all better stay. Y'all better stay woke. Y'all better stay woke is all I'm saying. Hey, Cinti. All I'm saying is y'all better stay woke. Him control the hell out of you. Him can be sarcastic. Him can be very revengeful. But know what the fuck he doing. And I'm going to tell y'all something. When they come with just... Now, stimulus is one thing. Stimulus is one thing. And I was talking to the guy who came and dropped in on me at the restaurant. We was talking about a lot of this generation thinks that this was the first time that a president had given stimulus. And we was like, and that's not true. But a lot, it's just this generation do not do research. Because I'm like, that is not the first time a president we've received a stimulus check before. It is not. And if people would do their research, they would know he didn't do nothing special. Now, what he did do was allow business owners who fudge to fudge until now them people want their money back from them PPP, them fake PPP. Okay, Fancy 405. Hey, Willis, I mean, I know it's not, because I remember not understanding it, but my mama said, ooh. Baby, my mama played no games getting money. Okay? And if she told you any way to get some money, to make some money, she wanted a cut. So make no mistakes about it. Any type of little hustle. My mama, and she told you about the deal, the hustle or whatever, you had to break her off some, baby. Period. It didn't matter who you was. Show me my money. Yeah. She wanted her referral fee. They was told to stay away from. No, they act like they didn't hear that. They felt like that was wee. I remember them giving money before some hard times on businesses and stuff. I just kind of remember, you know, I've been here a while. Hattiesburg, Mississippi checking in. Hey, Amazon goddess. So I'm not surprised we're going to be in for a rude awakening. That's why, like, right now ain't the time for things to be happening. But I'm going to say a lot of the fudging and, I mean, that people do on documents, don't do it. Right now, selling babies and stuff, I'm sorry to get, for them to break you off some for a little. I see your energy. Good vibe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wouldn't suggest you do it. They already looking at people. I would just back up because we don't know what's happening. And the setup game, the federal setup game is hell. They ain't playing no games with you. Oh, what's that song? I ain't going back and forth with you. They ain't playing no games. They ain't going back and forth. All of that, I didn't know. Ignorance to the law is no excuse. So I'm just saying that to say stay woke. Okay? Like old girl with the getaway car, her car, whatever. Now, we gonna listen. We gonna listen. We finna have to dissect. I'm gonna tell you that now. There's some things that's going on and there's some things that was said. I'm like, Kay maybe end up back in jail. Kay, we gonna listen to it. But Kay, my question, we gonna listen to it. Cause already off the bat, I got some questions. Okay? And already off the bat, oh boy left his ID in the car, they say. But because we gonna talk about it. Y'all give my likes. Ooh, excuse me, give my likes up. Because they've already showed us that they won't tell us everything right off the bat. They're not going to tell us everything. They're going to hold back information and they're going to stall. Y'all get the likes up, please. And support the platform. Y'all saw how y'all wore me out right from the start of the scene. So they can't tell us everything that she said. But she, remember, that lady said she was in the office a long time before they hauled her ass off, right? So they talked to her for a long time, asking her about ID in the car, not car. Car don't take a long time, not hours. And then what happened on Wednesday? And they found the car the same day. So she's still trying to, they trying to act like, so the bloggers is trying to act like, thank you, Snowman. Thank you, Snowman. I appreciate the support. So they're about to, based on what we're about to hear, they're going to say, they're going to bring up that air tag. So they're going to run with that. And I'm going to say right off the bat, okay, so hold on now. We're going to have to listen. And let me tell you what I was just thinking. We need to know, when did they spot the car? When did they find the car? Because why would they already have an air tag on her car before the hit? How would they know where to find the car right after the hit to put an air tag in the car? Does that make sense? They found her car. They found her car. And they're saying there was already an air tag in it. When did they put the air tag in it? So was her car already suspicious? Was her car already involved in some stuff? Because why would they already have an air tag? That was no tag. It's all her set. I'm just saying, we gonna listen to it. We gonna break it down. And Lord, please, Jesus, please allow us to connect some major dots before it drains the hell out of me. Please, Lord. I kind of got some of the puffy going down, but it is moving slow. Okay? But we're going to have to dive in. So while I'm sharing this out, let's hear what the news people said first. Okay, so chat. Yeah, which ear is your good ear? So this one is covered, and it got my little thing in there. So this got to be my good ear. Okay. So we need to listen with the good ear. Hey, Snowkey. Snowkey. What's popping? So look at me. Position that good ear. I'm going to slow this down. I'm going to turn this down a little. And we're going to listen to what they said on the news today. I saw the article. My oldest daughter, Camilla, but you know, I like to hear what they say out their mouth. 5 different medications, but all right. And Fox 4 obtained new details about you know, I like to hear with my good ear. So I won't, you know, overread, underread, you know. Sometimes I move, you know, what is it called? Speed read a little, you know, and I be done miss something. I don't want to miss nothing. What did BEO look in to say? Nadine. Oh, and why did, oh, and please don't let me forget to talk about Onan. That's why, that ain't why. But I knew his energy was off. Short stack. AunTeaFee, she lied about everything. Short stack. We know that. But we know they had to play it as if they was already on him and she didn't just snitch. And then I need to know, so I'm trying to tell y'all what's already in my head. Already in my head. So if the hit was in Forest Hill and they live in Livingston, where did he ditch the car? Where did she have to come to get the car? Not car. Car. Where was the car? Why y'all not telling us where the car was? Where did y'all put the air tag? Where, huh? So y'all busted her. See, I already caught him in a lie. I just need for y'all to know that. I just need for y'all to already know that. AunTeaFee done already caught, you know, you're going to have to do some explaining. Rico, you got some explaining. Oh, Lucid, you got some explaining to do. Yeah. Because did they catch you in the car? Did they stop you in the car? They won't tell you, shit. Did they catch you in the car, as they finna try to say? Or did they surround your house and call you to the office? Hey, Turbulence. They won't tell you anything. So you finna play, so Patricia, they think they finna play in my face and I ain't gonna catch it. Is that what they think? Okay, so y'all got y'all good ear out. Yes, they stopped her in the car. When? That's what they say. But hell, for 2 days, for 2 damn days, we done beat the hell out of, we done beat the hell out of, go on her now. We done beat the heck out of Livingston, right? So where do she live? Do they live in Livingston? Or do they live in Fort Worth? We know his residents say Fort Worth, but they got caught in Livingston. So, and where they live? Where they live. So if they was just going to the store, he told her to meet him at, so that you drive from Fort Worth to Livingston to ask him about what he do to a kid, and you want us to believe that you weren't involved? Short stack, so why was she in Livingston? Why was he in Livingston? He was hiding. So the girl who she was babysitting for, not for, do she live in Livingston? Do she live in Fort Worth? The lady who was watching her kids for her, who she didn't know, hell, the lady just asked her yesterday what was her name when she was trying to get some information out of her, right? When she kept saying, well, how's the baby? You know, wanting her to say, well, this must be really, really bad. You know, all of that. And she wouldn't answer. Where do they live? Do they live in Fort Worth or do they live in Livingston? Because if everybody lived in Fort Worth, right? And she saw him on the news. Hey, Scofax, why did you get your ass after he done dropped your car? So did he drop your car off in Livingston? And you caught a ride? How did you get from Fort Worth to Livingston if he was in your car and he dropped it off? You see how that... And when did you get with him to ask him what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you kill him? That wasn't the plan. So we gonna listen. Now I need to know where she from. Where they from? Where the babysitter? Where they live? And how did they find the car and have an air tag or air plug or air whatever in it first? So why would they not tell us where they saw the car? Hey, Max, to the boogie. Why would they not tell us where they found the car? They said they saw them ditching guns and stuff. They don't. These are some of the dumbest ass criminals. So you just gonna throw weapons that you done took a baby out with. You gonna throw it in the grass. So everywhere y'all went, y'all left a trail with cameras to see y'all. Don't y'all know there's cameras everywhere? We gonna listen to that. Onan, he got some terroristic threats, some assaults. He also, you know, that's why I ain't play with him. He was, he was too crazy. And that terroristic threat, hell, it may be the cookie people. I don't know. Where you went, heifer? What you mean where you went? What you mean? I'm not here? You can't see me? You talking to me, Max, to the boogie? It's giving you went on a date or something. Who said it's giving? No, I got some rest. I thought that we was gonna have to cam up a little bit at work today. And look like you've been outside. I'm gonna have to tell you something, Max. Remember, I need to talk to you about that guy that dropped in on me when I was... Anyway. No, I didn't. Yeah, I left work. I got some chips over there. I tried to listen. But I'm going to be outside in a couple of days. Believe that. Okay. Short stack. Okay, so y'all, let's listen. I forgot. Onan. I wonder if he just going around threatening people, or if this was at this family skating ring. Nigga, you acting a fool at a family skating ring. Y'all, you pulling a straight drop at the bowling alley, clowning and acting a fool. Did somebody beat that ass for you to be acting a fool at it said family skating ring. Family. It was a family affair. And you up there clowning, acting a fool. But you got hit with some high off that coat. You got some terroristic shit going on. I was trying to see if that was the most current mugshot. You got some guns and stuff, or it said gun or knife. He got caught with coat too. I didn't see that. That didn't pop up. It may have popped up later. The other part. Oh, please. Please. Pretty please. Don't let me forget to talk about how I don't want to call it Lil Gotti. CMG. Done fucked around. And let that Rico. I mean, it was probably coming anyway. You know what I mean? Because it's all full circle to that spot. So, word on the street is, what is it? 4 Deuces, South Dallas. Picked up that Fed case. They finna be added right on to the Rico list. Y'all can think it's cool. What is it? Trap Boy, Yellow, all y'all. What's the other cat name that I showed y'all yesterday with Yellow? J. Prince Jr. All y'all. He's setting y'all up. He's saying if they shit, he doing the same thing that girl doing. He telling. Because he really he don't know what his brother was involved in Dallas before he was assassinated. He knew he was in some shit. But he knew he was doing business in Dallas too. And now the cartels done got hit. And they telling on each other. And they shooting and killing each other. And every time they have a big a big supply try to make it through the pipe, they get busted. And we shall not forget that Quet ass is business that they let him out to do is driving trucks, box trucks or some shit. And him in Texas. Where all of this shit is going on, Quet. And fatness with the big hips and big booty, where that guy had told him, I'm going to catch you, and I'm going to... Triller, whatever his name is. Y'all remember that? He said, yeah, you popping your gums like I'm going to uck you like one. Y'all remember? He just said, y'all said I can't come home. I've been here and gone and didn't nobody touch me. Well, did they know your ass was there, fatness with the big hip and big booty? Did you creep in like a thief in the night? Why you popping your gums after you done left? Did you pop your gums this time while you was there? Or was you luring? Was you baiting again? Y'all give my lights up. You understand? Because he's a lurer too. But let's listen. Y'all got y'all better stay woke. Let's listen. Let me cut the light off. Get your popcorn. Let's go. Get your good ear. Cut this light off.
And Fox 4 obtained new details about the shooting at a Forest Hill car wash that killed a father and his 5-year-old. And Fox 4 obtained new details about the shooting at a Forest Hill car wash that killed a father and his 5-year-old daughter. Both suspects are in custody for capital murder after that shooting 1 week ago today. Fox 4's Dion Anglin is live with what those court documents reveal. Dion?
Other Hannah, disturbing details from court documents today, yet still no clear motive has been laid out. Adonis Robinson arrested in Polk County on...
Now he looked high as a damn kite. And he looked like he want to go, like he want to, this dumb. Like he want to call himself dumb. Let's go.
Thursday is now in the Tarrant County Jail. On Friday, 21-year-old Jacoby Russell was also booked into the jail. Both men are facing capital murder charges in the Forest Hill car wash deaths of rap artist Ronnie Sibley and his 5-year-old daughter Armani. Court documents in the case include an arrest affidavit for Robinson. And while it does not reflect a motive in the ambush killing, it does include details that played out a week ago. It indicates Sibley was vacuuming his car when two men got out of a 2016 white Kia Rio. It states the suspects were armed with an assault-style rifle and handguns. Investigators describe how they approached Sibley and immediately opened fire. And they continued to fire and chase Sibley as he tried to run and get away. The document reveals Sibley's 5-year-old daughter, while in the front passenger seat of his vehicle, was struck and killed by those flying bullets. Further information indicates Fort Worth police located the white Kia Rio at an apartment complex, and surveillance video obtained shows two men dressed identical to the suspects arriving a few minutes after the fatal shooting. They park the car, get out, and toss objects into a grassy field before going into an apartment. It was Robinson's girlfriend, according to the affidavit, who identified him. She was seen driving away in the vehicle. Police stopped her and brought her in for questioning.
Where? She identified him. They are not telling us where. Let's go.
And chase Sibley as he tried to run and get away. The document reveals Sibley's 5-year-old daughter, while in the front passenger seat of his vehicle, was struck and killed by those flying bullets. Further information indicates Fort Worth police located the white Kia Rio.
Wow, okay, bam. Okay. So they located the car in, okay, hold on. Let's finish it.
Complex, and surveillance video obtained shows two men dressed identical to the suspects arriving a few minutes after the fatal shooting. They park the car, get out, and toss objects into a grassy field before going into an apartment. It was Robinson's girlfriend, according to the affidavit, who identified him. She was seen driving away in the vehicle. Police stopped her and brought her in for questioning, where she told investigators Robinson borrowed the car after dropping her off at work, then called her later, provided the location of the vehicle, and told her to come pick the vehicle up because something had happened.
That's out of
Police say
order.
Robinson's Texas identification card was
left.
located inside the white Kia.
Ooh, how dumb can you be?
Now, court information shows Jacoby Russell is being held on a bond or a bond set at
Out of order.
$1.5 million.
Jacoby.
And Robinson is being held with no bond.
So one has been to court and one haven't? Is that, I mean, has been before the judge? Why does one have, I thought capital murder, I don't know why I thought if you was in for capital murder, you didn't get no bond. Or what? Really? Okay, so where did this start sounding strange to you? Let me hear this. So, I don't even want to show you, sweet precious, but oh my God. Oh my God. Condolences to the family. Rest in peace, sweet precious. Oh, rest in peace. This is so sad. This is some of the, this is honestly some of the saddest, you know, in this rap murder for hire type stuff that I've been following for a while. I'm gonna tell you now, this is absolutely. I thought the elderly ladies and the, you know, it's just horrible. But anyway, so location of the vehicle and the meetup, and then the takedown in Livingston. So are we to believe that before, I need to know where the lady who was watching the baby live? The girl who went and had the BBL and mama friend didn't want to watch the baby, where they live? And did the police, hold on, this happened Monday morning. Tuesday, they was on the news in Livingston. He called her. Let's listen again, y'all. Let's listen again. This time I'm a pause.
Those flying bullets. Further information indicates Fort Worth police located the white Kia Rio at an apartment complex.
So are we to believe that they located this vehicle at an apartment complex in Fort Worth? Or did they locate it? So they located it in Fort Worth. He hopped out at an apartment complex. It wasn't her apartment complex. I'm trying to, okay, hold on. Let's listen.
And surveillance video obtained shows two men dressed identical to the suspects arriving a few minutes after the fatal shooting. They park the car, get out, and toss objects into a grassy field before going into an apartment. It was Robinson's.
So they spotted the car. They spotted the car. So they spotted the car. So is that when they put the air tag on it? When they spotted the car and she came and got the car, they saw her in the car, pulled her over for questioning. Did they let her go? No, at the once I looked at that video and how they got in and went around, it didn't appear to me that she was in that car unless she was in the back seat. Okay? But at this point now, they didn't see nothing. So at this point now, and you said you didn't think the girlfriend was in the car. Yeah, let me see what else. Okay. It has to be at the baby mama BBL apartment. Same, I don't know if they the same baby daddy. I don't think that. I think they share a baby daddy, but I don't know if he is the baby daddy that she shared, because she talked about her fooling with this man, knowing that he had a pedo. So that would lead me to believe that the BBL friend, the baby daddy they share, is a different baby daddy, because it was my understanding that the baby daddy was for the girl in the getaway car, is her baby daddy is a hood fame. So the BBL girl baby daddy is not him, because she was shocked that he had pedo charges. Right? Am I tripping? Because you can't talk about him if he your baby daddy too. No. People same baby daddy. She got 5 kids. She got 5. Right. It's Goyeo. Yeah. Her baby, the girl, Key, baby, one of her baby daddies is Goyeo. They say he locked up and he in jail. And that's why she was cool with them taking out Lilronnie. But let's keep listening, because that's not making sense to me. That's not making sense. Because you was called to the office. They had your house surrounded. Why would they let you get in the car, put an air tag in the car, let you get in the car and drive off, stop you for questioning, and then let you go? Where they do that at? To then all but turn around and have your whole unit under surveillance, call you to the office and make you now get your kid here, get at there. Hell, they could have took you in when they pulled you over. If they put an air tag on it, they knew that was the car, right? She reported to them. She reported to them first. She had to. Let's listen.
Girlfriend, according to the affidavit,
Hold
who
on.
identified apartment complex, and surveillance video obtained shows 2 men dressed identical to the suspects arriving a few minutes after the fatal shooting. They park the car, get out, and toss objects into a grassy field before going into an apartment.
Why would that? So what was the objects? Why would they not say guns? What was the objects? See how they playing games? They toss objects. What? Did y'all get the guns? Did y'all get the weapons? Okay, come on.
Objects into a grassy field before going into an apartment. It was Robinson's.
And why? Okay, they didn't see that surveillance until afterwards. Okay, let's go.
Girlfriend.
Did they raid that apartment that they saw him go into? So we ain't heard nothing about them raiding no apartments, have we? Yeah, y'all playing in our face. Let's go.
Friend, according to the affidavit, who identified him. She was seen driving away in the vehicle. Police stopped her and brought her in for questioning.
So that apartment where he parked the car that he went into, because they ain't say nothing about they saw him leave after he left the apartment. So where he told her something happened, come get the car. You know, I don't know how you gonna get home from work, but here is where the car is. Something happened. She gets in the car. They see her. They pull her over. They let her go. Now they looking at surveillance and they see them throw some objects in the field, go into an apartment, but they don't raid the apartment. Okay.
Where she told investigators Robinson borrowed the car after dropping her off at work. Shows two men dressed identical to the suspects arriving a few minutes after the fatal shooting. They park the car, get out, and toss objects into a grassy field before going into an apartment. It was Robinson's girlfriend, according to the affidavit, who identified him. She was seen driving away in the vehicle. Police stopped her and brought her in for questioning, where she told investigators.
Okay, so hold on, right there, right there. Pause, 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 pause. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? I knew I had caught it earlier when I heard it. Did y'all catch that? What y'all just hear? What did y'all just hear? What did y'all just hear? As Jacario would say, that sounds suspicious. Flag on the play. Flag on the play, baby. So, holla. Can somebody, are y'all T-sippers? T-sippers, are you with me? Y'all with me? Y'all with me? So it just said they saw her driving the car, right? And they pulled her over. Oh yeah, we sipping tea, ain't going nowhere. Tea sippers, are you with me? Oh yeah, we sipping tea, ain't going. Okay. She ID'd him and they just said they saw her in the getaway car. Shortly after, hold on.
Into a grassy field before going into an apartment. It was Robinson's girlfriend, according to the affidavit, who identified him. She was seen driving away in the vehicle. Police stopped her and brought her in for
So right here, the news people said they stopped her while she was driving that car. Right? Right? Am I right? Is that what y'all heard? Come on, T-sippers, come on. It just said they saw her driving the car and stopped her.
questioning, where she took the vehicle. Police stopped her and brought her in for.
They stopped her, brought her in for questioning. When did they have the apartment surrounded? When did they call her to the office? And the neighbor sat there and said they was talking to her for a long time. and then she had to call her mama. The girl who baby she was watching was texting her. She showed the text conversation where she was saying, my mama gonna watch your kid. Where my baby? Take her to there. She hung up in somebody's face. The lady called her best friend and said, I got your friend baby. She took it to. So what office was she in? What apartment did they have under sub? So was that her apartment that he dropped the car? So if that was her apartment, why would he call her and say, come get your car? He dropped it someplace else because something went wrong. Yeah, the lady said she was in the office, and she said she was in there for a long, long time. Right here, they just said they saw her driving the car. Right? They pulled her over and took her in for questioning.
Driving away in the vehicle, police stopped her.
I thought she was at the apartment. Where was the kids? Where was the two kids that normally, that's, too young to go to school, that the lady said she had two of her kids plus the BBL girl, little baby, and she called her mama, the lady. Yeah, Lord. Oh. The lady said she met Key mama. Ain't that what she said? When she came to get the two, because she went and picked the other ones up from school. She said she called her mama and said that she wanted her to pick up the kids from school. The mama came to the nice lady who volunteered to help, right? She said she would stay there till somebody came and picked up these kids, right? And then Key mama came and got the kids, but said she can't watch the baby. BBL said Key mama called her and said, I ain't gonna be able to watch your baby. It's 5 here, your one is 6. I ain't gonna be able to do it, right? So where was these babies when they stopped her, right? Took her in for questioning. Did they let her go from questioning? Because remember, this happened Monday. Tuesday, the girl said they had her house, her apartment surrounded. That's why she couldn't understand why on Thursday she was with old boy in Livingston, right? So you telling us that you went and got your car from wherever he said it is on Monday? They swarmed your apartment on Tuesday? Or did that happen on, okay. Let's play with this. Oh, Lord. So, let's say Monday. So, possibly Tuesday. When you took your kids to school, let's just role play, y'all. Can we role play a little bit? I don't like doing this, but I'm trying to think this through. Because right now, they're not telling us. They said that same day. They acting as if they spotted her in that car that same day. Leslie, They swarmed the apartment they were never led to. When did they pull her over again? Yeah, let's listen to this again. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. Could this be two different? Could this be two different? A girl who owned the 2016 kill? They said the girl was dropped off at work. He dropped her off at work on Monday to go do this hit. He didn't pick her up from work on Monday because he ditched the car somewhere at an apartment and told her where to go pick it up. So that apartment could not have been her apartment because he had to tell her where to go get it. Right? Right? I'm trying to understand when they put their air tag in it. And based on what they saying, there never was no apartment swarming, come get your kids, where your mama and them, where your people at, all of that. Because they say they pulled her over when they saw her driving the car and took her in for questioning. She was MIA Wednesday. Didn't nobody know where she was. The neighbor who she dropped the kids off to ain't seen her. Now, she probably done seen her since she popped out and was popping off. But between Monday and Thursday, she hadn't seen her. She still asked the girl the other day, have you talked to Key? It must be really bad. So that means the neighbor saw something, right? The neighbor saw something at their apartment, wherever they live, house, neighborhood, or whatever. The neighbor saw it, right? Am I tripping? Because the neighbor was able to give some details, right? That she wouldn't have been able to give if they pulled her over driving the car. Why they playing with us, y'all? But let's listen to this one more again. Let's listen to it one more again. They had to be checking phones and pictures. But checking phones from what? All they did was check surveillances. Unless what they ditched was a phone. Hell, he left his ID in the car. Dummy. She been in the police custody. That's when she told. Absolutely. She told when that lady said that she was in that office, they had her talking to her for a long, hold on, they finna make me do it, Lord Jesus. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Let's go. Oh, that's not the right one. Hold on. Yeah, I know I don't like folk to play in our face. Come on, Bonnie. Where you at, girl? I got it up here, but I need to get it down here. I need to see how she's spelling her name. Boom. So she left them. She didn't have a choice but to leave them for a few days until. Oh, thank you, Meadowbrook. Oh, I need to send this to myself. Meadowbrook, thank you. I know Meadowbrook is in, I know Meadowbrook That's Fort Worth too, ain't it? Anyway, I got her up here. I need to see how she's spelling it, because we need to listen to what the ladies say and then go back and finish up with what they saying, because they trying to play in our face and we ain't going. We just ain't going. Can y'all say we ain't going? We ain't going. Homie, don't play that. I hope I didn't drop it thinking I was through with her. I hope I didn't drop it thinking I'm through with Bonnie. Because guess what? I'm finna dig you right on up out. Because that lady, we not going. We ain't going at all, baby. Homie, don't play that. That lady was too detailed. She said she was in there for a long time. She met Key mama. The mama said she wasn't going to be able to watch that baby. Oh, girl had hung up in Key mama face. And you trying to tell me that didn't happen? That y'all picked her up driving down the street? No. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get there. Bonnie, where you at? This ain't the one I want. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. They're going to try to play in our face. Lord, I just saw it earlier today. Hold on, y'all. I cannot find it. Oh, my goodness. Let me see. Y'all already know I got too much stuff pent. And this other Bonnie Latrice ain't the right one. We ain't going. Hey, Minister Joyce. This is her, but she got more than one page. And it's the other page, because she has some other stuff on there today. I saw it. I looked at it. And I'm thinking she trying to go on like ain't nothing happened. Where is Key? Let me look up Key. Maybe I can find it if I do Key. Yes, they trying to play in our face, y'all. But in the meantime, I'll go back. and finish listening to what she said, because I got to find Key. Because that old lady knew exactly what she was talking about. And she said it must be really, really bad. Because,
arriving at an apartment complex, and surveillance video obtained shows two men dressed identical to the suspects arriving a few minutes after the fatal shooting. They park the car, get out, and toss objects into a grassy field before going into an apartment. It was Robinson's girlfriend, according to the affidavit, who identified him. She was seen driving away in the vehicle. Police stopped her and brought her in for questioning, where she told investigators Robinson borrowed the car after dropping her off at work, then called her later, provided the location of the vehicle, and told her to come pick the vehicle up because
so that means
something had happened.
something had happened. So that means that the vehicle was not at her apartments. It was someplace else, right? Hello? Hey, so that means that the location would be somewhere other than her residence, right? Because he had to tell her where it was because something happened.
Police say Robinson's Texas identification card was located inside the white Kia. Now, court information shows Jacoby Russell is being held on a bond or a bond set at $1.5 million, and Robinson is being held with no bond.
And how does one have bond and the other one don't? Did he not go to where is, I hate when this happens and I can't find it. Where is how does one have bond and one don't? And they both charged with capital murder. Let me look up under Bonnie. Because Bonnie and them know. She know Lilronnie. They having a balloon release tonight, y'all. Oh, man. Let me see. Hold on. I'm just all over the place. Hold on. Y'all know they having a balloon release tonight. Oh, hold on. Hold on, y'all. We're going to have to pause for a cause. Let's pause. We have an interruption. One had previous charges. They both had previous charges. Absolutely, both of them. And one of them, hold on. Let's go here, y'all. Y'all ready to check out the balloon release? Y'all ready? Okay, so y'all, we finna pause. We finna deviate. We finna deviate and check out the balloon release. Is that all right? Y'all okay with that? I haven't seen it. It was 20 minutes ago. This was uploaded. Y'all ready to go to the balloon release? Is that all right? T-sippers, are you with me? We're gonna pause that to go to this balloon release. See what's happening. It's blurry because whoever filmed it is blurry. Oh wow, y'all see that fire? Oh my God.
Thank you, Train.
That's his volume. You're welcome. He don't know how to film. Well, yeah, he just out there got his phone probably because it's narrow. It's narrow, see. So he just got his phone talking. Hey, Vicky. Oh yeah, before I forget, they arrested the guy who shot CJ Casino brother. I got that too.
Covers right there. Look on the covers.
Hey, stop playing. Condolences to the family. This is just sad, y'all. This is just sad.
Boy, you wanna leave? Yeah, they did. They blocked it off.
A heavy police presence.
Come here.
Why can I not find that video? Oh, it should be in my okay, and I hate to stop because I don't know what. So this is the balloon release for Get Money Lilronnie and Armani Sibley. I cannot imagine.
From over there.
Watch out, there's ants out there, buddy.
Did Bonnie Latrice take her Facebook down? That is not the... Can somebody send me the link to my IG of that Bonnie Latrice? Because for some reason, I can't find her. And I need to listen to that recording again. And I know I just saw it before we went live. Okay, so that's it. And we need to listen to that lady. Because they playing in our face. I need Bonnie. The one where we was looking at the curtains. The blinds. I thought it was in my video. Bonnie Latrice. And I need to because they playing in our face. The guy, why we over here, so I won't forget. The guy who, and we getting back over there, y'all, for real. But the guy who got arrested for the suspect arrested. And they said it was a is this still all right? Yeah, they said it was a police chase. 30-year-old Fort Worth man charged for murder in connection with the fatal shooting Friday at Sandy Lane, according to jail records. His name was Darius Dwayne Stevenson. So there was an arrest for that. This update was suspect arrested. They want me to pay to look at it, and I ain't finna pay. Okay? So let's get on back to where we were. As we were. Is this... I was finna say, is this girl crying? Let's get on back. Y'all ready to go back? Let's go back down memory lane. Oh, wow. They finna flood this again with that baby girl. Oh, my God. I just can't. Shout out to Fort Worth. I cannot imagine. But let's get back. Let's get back. Because we want to get it. And we want to hear it right. ID left behind. Let's go. So the ID was left behind. They lying in our face.
Details about the shooting at a Forest Hill car wash that killed a father and his 5-year-old daughter. Both suspects are in custody for capital murder after that shooting 1 week ago today. Fox 4's Dion Anglin is live with what those court documents reveal. Dion?
Other Hannah, disturbing details from court documents today, yet still no clear motive has been laid out. Adonis Robinson, arrested in Polk County on Thursday, is now in the Tarrant County Jail. On Friday, 21-year-old Jacoby Russell was also booked into the jail. Both men are facing capital murder charges in the Forest Hill car wash deaths of rap artist Ronnie Sibley and his 5-year-old daughter Armani. Court documents in the case include an arrest affidavit for Robinson. While it does not reflect a motive in the ambush killing, it does include details that played out a week ago. It indicates Sibley was vacuuming his car when two men got out of a 2016 white Kia Rio. It states the suspects were armed with an assault-style rifle and handguns. Investigators describe how they approached Sibley and immediately opened fire. And they continued to fire and chase Sibley as he tried to run and get away. The document reveals Sibley's 5-year-old daughter, while in the front passenger seat of his vehicle, was struck and killed by those flying bullets. Further information indicates Fort Worth police located the white Kia Rio at an apartment complex, and surveillance video obtained shows two men dressed identical to the suspects arriving a few minutes after the fatal shooting. They park the car, get out, and toss objects into a grassy field before going into an apartment. It was Robinson's girlfriend, according to the affidavit, who identified him. She was seen driving away in the vehicle. Police stopped her and brought her in for questioning, where she told investigators Robinson borrowed the car after dropping her off at work, then called her later, provided the location of the vehicle, and told her to come pick the vehicle up because something had happened. Police say Robinson's Texas identification card was located inside the white Kia. Now, court information shows Jacoby Russell is being held on a bond or a bond set at $1.5 million, and Robinson is being held with no bond.
Okay, y'all, I found it. Ugh, Lord. Okay, so let's pause that, and we about to go back to listen to what was said. What they said happened. Because we finna catch them in a lie. How to catch a lie. That's what the name is. How to catch a lie. I still think it was more people. Oh, it was absolutely more people involved because old girl said there was more people involved. And she said that she wasn't going to spare none of them. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's listen. Now we just heard what they said, right? We just heard what they said, right? That she was picked up, driving the car, taken in for questioning, right?
Because the mama was supposed to bring the baby. The mama.
Oh, let's go. I'm sorry.
Can you call the neighbor? I'm online. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I can only speak on what the fuck I know. And
Y'all listening?
multiple people was being called right or wrong. Yeah. She not knowing what
They playing in our face.
going on because she, you know what I'm saying? Hello? Hello. So I am the mother of the baby that was given to you. I'm just trying to see how my baby even ended up with you.
Well, she went into the office and asked me to watch her kids and your baby. You know, because she had to go to the office. Do you know what's going on with her situation?
At first I didn't know what was going on because I was all the way out of the country. And my best friend said that you called her phone, so we're calling your number back. I know that you dropped my baby off to my best friend, but she's I don't know the complete story of what was going on. All I know that my baby had been passed around by multiple strangers. So I'm just trying to get an understanding.
Right. Well, I when they called her to the office, she stayed down there for a long time. And I was watching her two kids that stayed at home.
Okay, y'all hear that? T Sippers, do y'all remember this? And for people who wasn't here the other day when we spent hours with this, can y'all hear this? So now this already is contradicting what the news people done said because they said they took her in for questioning. She's saying they called her to the office and then she asked her could she watch the babies. So she wasn't in no car. And it's almost as if they want us to think that these were days and days apart. Like one day this happened, 2 or 3 days later this. Hold on.
Because I was all the way out of the country. And my best friend said that you called her phone, so we're calling your number back. I know that you dropped my baby off to my best friend, but she's, I don't know the complete story of what was going on. All I know that my baby had been passed around by multiple strangers. So I'm just trying to get an understanding.
Right. Well, I when they called her to the office, she stayed down there for a long time. And I was watching her two kids that stayed at home. And or whatever. And your baby was there. So, when she called her mother, told her to go pick up her kids from school, that's what she did. And I got to meet, Kay's mother. And she said, Kay want me to take the kids to my house. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she said, now I'll call, try to call whoever, you or your friend, to see what would we do with the baby. And I told them I volunteered. I said, hey, if you got something to do, I'll sit here with the baby or I'll take her where she needs to go.
Okay.
That's the story I know. I don't know what else is going on. I don't, evidently it's a serious situation.
Okay.
So, I mean, how's the baby?
She's all right. I just wanted to ask because originally I was told the baby was with the mother, and then I ended up being told the baby was with you. So I'm just trying to clarify on who had the baby because it was several different people that supposedly had the baby.
All right. Well, only person I know of was me. I mean, if somebody else had the baby, I have no idea. Have you talked to Kay?
No. But I will be reaching back out to you. I was just trying to get some clarification.
So at that point, the neighbor hadn't heard from Kay either, right? Right? Because she asking her, have you heard from her?
Where she needs to go.
Okay.
That's the story I know. I don't know what else is going on. Evidently it's a serious situation.
Okay.
So, I mean, how's the baby?
She's all right. I just wanted to ask because originally I was told the baby was with the mother, and then I ended up being told the baby was with you. So I'm just trying to clarify on who had the baby because it was several different people that supposedly had the baby.
Right. Well, only person I know of was me. I mean, if somebody else has the baby, I have no idea. Have you talked to Kay?
No. But I will be reaching back out to you. I was just trying to get some clarification.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's fine.
All right.
And what is your name?
Kiki.
Oh, okay. All right, Kiki. How's the baby doing?
She's all right, but I'll be reaching back out to you.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so like I said, I'm not lying about nothing that transpired. Now, me saying that it was probably get back or something like that, like I said, I didn't know why she was with the nigga on Thursday. This is what the fuck I'm saying. When I first got a call, I'm all the way in Mexico. It's Tuesday. The mama calls me and she like, hey, I'm able to take care of the baby. I need somebody to get the baby. I hung up in the mama face. I called my best friend. I'm like, best friend, I don't know what's going on, but I just need you to get my baby from Kay. They're not telling me like it's a serious situation going on. Really, how they worded it in the beginning, it was more so like it wasn't no explanation, like somebody needs to get the baby. Okay, cool. So my best friend was supposed to get the baby. My best friend ended up getting a call by the neighbor, the lady I just spoke to. We went in the call log and called the lady back. Y'all just heard what she had to say. She had my child, but at the end of the day, again.
She said Tuesday. It happened Monday. Tuesday, she getting calls about come get the baby. So did Kay not go get the car until Tuesday? How did the kids get to school? But let's keep listening.
They're not telling me like it's a serious situation going on. Really, how they worded it in the beginning, it was more so like it wasn't no explanation, like somebody needs to get the baby. Okay, cool. So my best friend was supposed to get the baby. My best friend ended up getting a call by the neighbor, the lady I just spoke to. We went in the call log and called the lady back. Y'all just heard what she had to say. She had my child, but at the end of the day, again, I did trust her. I did look at her as family. And if I don't know what's going on, so maybe I did jump the gun feeling like you're guilty because how did you end up with him on Thursday? Because the police was at her house on Tuesday.
Bam. The police was at her house on Tuesday. How did they pick her up on whatever day? When she went to go pick up the car, right? They said on the news that they went. See, the news people don't know nothing about old girl back here. They don't know nothing about Bonnie. Police probably don't know about Bonnie. I don't know. Hey, Leticia, but she said that them folks was at her house to see because old girl, okay, working with them and talking, she's an informant, they trying to conjure up a story. Wow, she said they were there on Tuesday. Okay? So the news said that they picked her up driving the car. How? Okay, let's listen.
My best friend ended up getting a call by the neighbor, the lady I just spoke to. We went in the call log and called the lady back. Y'all just heard what she had to say. She had my child, but at the end of the day, again, I did.
And hold on. And when the laws pulled her over, quote unquote, she did not have kids in the car. So when they took her in for questioning, where were the kids? And how did they, what office did they call her to? Let's go back. They playing in our face.
I just
Hold
wanted
on.
to ask
That's to the lady again.
Complete story of what was going on. All I know that my baby had been passed around by multiple strangers. So I'm just trying to get an understanding.
Right. Okay, she had to go to the office. Do you know what's going on with her situation?
At first I
with her situation.
Hello. So I am the mother of the baby that was given to you. I'm just trying to see how my baby even ended up with you.
Well, she went into the office and asked me to watch her kids and your baby. You know, because she had to go to the office. Do you know what's going on with her situation?
At first I didn't know what was going on because I was all the way out of the country. And my best friend said that you called her phone, so we're calling your number back. I know that you dropped my baby off to my best friend, but she's, I don't know the complete story of what was going on. All I know that my baby had been passed around by multiple strangers. So I'm just trying to get an understanding.
Right. Well, I when they called her to the office, she stayed down there for a long time.
A long time.
Her 2 kids that stayed at home, and or whatever, and your baby was there. So you know when she called her mother, told her to go pick up her kids from school, that's what she did, and I got to meet.
Thank God.
Kay's mother, and she said Kay want me to take the kids to my house. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she said, now I'll call, try to call whoever, you or your friend, to see what would we do with the baby. And I told them I volunteered. I said, hey, if you got something to do, I'll sit here with the baby or I'll take her where she needs to go.
Okay.
That's the story I know. I don't know what else is going on. Evidently it's a serious situation.
Okay.
She just said okay.
Yeah, she's all right. I just wanted to ask because originally I was told the baby was with the mother, And then I ended up being told the baby
She was at her office,
so I'm just trying to clarify on who had the baby because
Elias.
there were several
She was at her
different
office at
people
the
that
apartments.
supposedly had the baby.
Right. Well, only person I know of was me. I mean, if somebody else had the baby,
It wouldn't have been she was at the police. She couldn't have, because how would the neighbor know that she was called to the office? It couldn't have been a police office because the neighbor wouldn't have been there. Right? Unless the neighbor took her to the police station. And when people talk about the police, they say station. They don't say police office. They say the police station. She said they called her to the office. Her apartment was surrounded. They went to the office, the front office, because she wouldn't open the door. And before they busted the door to open in the apartment complex, they went to the office and asked for a key. All of that, you know I don't know if you know the process. And then the office called her and told her, you need to come to the office. And she went to the office. And she was down there a long time. Now, right now, she needed a place to stay because they going to put her ass out. I'm going to tell you that now.
baby was there. So, you know, when she called her mother, told her to go pick up her kids from school, that's what she did. And I got to meet, you know, Kay's mother. And she
This
said,
woman have too many details for them to have picked her up driving that car.
Okay, and she said, now I'll call, you know, try to call whoever, you or your friend, to see what would we do with the baby. And I told them I volunteered. I said, hey, if you got something to do, I'll sit here with the baby, or I'll take her where she needs to go.
Okay.
That's the story I know. I don't know what else is going on.
They making up stories as they go.
It's a serious situation.
And
Okay.
So I mean, how's the baby?
She's all right. I just wanted to ask because originally I was told the baby was with the mother, and then I ended up being told the baby was with you. So I'm just trying to clarify on who had the baby because it was several different people that supposedly had the baby.
Right. Well, only person I know of was me. I mean, if somebody else had the baby, I have no idea. Have you talked to Kay?
Nah. But I will be reaching back out to you. I was just trying to get some clarification.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's fine.
All righty.
And what is your name?
Kiki.
Oh, okay. All right, Kiki, how's the baby doing?
She's all right, but
hey, but that neighbor wanted some detail.
Okay.
All right.
Now, if let me let y'all finish. Let me finish.
Okay, so like I said, I'm not lying about nothing that transpired. Now, me saying that it was probably get back or something like that, like
Oh, girl, stop.
I said, I didn't know why she was with the nigga on Thursday. This is what the fuck I'm saying. When I first got a call, I'm all the way in Mexico. It's Tuesday. The mama calls me and she like, Kay, unable to take care of the baby. I need somebody to get the baby. I hung up in the mama face. I called my best friend. I'm like, best friend, I don't know what's going on, but I just need you to get my baby from Kay. They're not telling me like it's a serious situation going on. Really, how they worded it in the beginning, it was more so like it wasn't no explanation, like somebody needs to get the baby. Okay, cool. So my best friend was supposed to get the baby. My best friend ended up getting a call by the neighbor, the lady I just spoke to. We went in the call log and called the lady back. Y'all just heard what she had to say. She had my child But at the end of the day, again, I did trust her. I did look at her as family. And if I don't know what's going on, so maybe I did jump the gun feeling like you're guilty, because how did you end up with him on Thursday? Because the police was at her house on Tuesday. So if you didn't know about a murder taking place on Monday, you for sure knew on Tuesday when the police supposedly surrounded your house. So you being caught up with the same nigga on Thursday, yeah, that looked as shady as fuck. And yeah, I did say something because, again, I trusted you.
Okay, so I can pause right there because for the most part, we all have heard this, right? So again, I say, when did they pick her up driving the car? All of this happened on Tuesday. The assassination was Monday. All this happened on Tuesday. I just put some lip gloss on my arm. This with the baby exchange happened on Tuesday. She didn't hear or see Key until she saw her on the news Thursday. Now, if you was here yesterday or the day before, whichever day that we was that yesterday, that we busted the fact that that was staged. Right? Because even if she, a girl, is more and more is revealing that it was staged. That whole, her crying, her being arrested. Because if, let's say, they took her in for questioning on whenever they saw her leave in the car. Right? They took her in for questioning. What was that scene in Livingston? What was that? They won't tell you anything. I'm just saying, what was that scene? The whole takedown, Fort Worth. So okay, so, because at some point I was thinking maybe the drop off, maybe he dropped the car off in Livingston and they followed her to get her car. No, they saw the car at an apartment in Fort Worth. Video evidence showed him chunking the stuff in the field. Saw him go into an apartment. Right? Couldn't have been her apartment because he left her a message and said, come get the car. Something happened. Right? They say they saw her driving the car, pulled her over, took her in for questioning. When did she get out? When was that scene? When was the actual scene on that arrest? Now, we do remember we also called out last night or the night before that when that Hispanic chief was saying that when they had the suspects and they knew the suspects, they only said one was on the run. We busted that too, T-Sippers. Who they seen, Kate? Oh, because you was absent the other day when I was all sunk in, tired, and drained. And I'm about to get a little headache again right here because they playing in our face. So who they say Kay driving the car? Who they? Seen. Police. Police. Oh, you just came in. Oh, okay. The reason why we had to come back here was because of the update on the news today. They gave an account that contradicts all of this. See, this is the problem. We know they're working on the Rico. No doubt about it. And I told y'all somewhere they said that they think it is rap industry, hip hop, rappers, organized crime. They're all of this is all under investigation. That's why I said, okay, so I need to hurry up because it's two videos I need to hurry up and see. Cause Rico coming. So now this is reminding me of how they played shit with Dolph. And now my battery low. Lord, Lord, Lord. Lord, why y'all didn't say charge your battery? Okay, so let me go back real quick, let you hear this video. Then we got to go back to Key Talk Media. Hold on, y'all, because I need for y'all to tie it together. And then we going to have to call Onan. Do y'all know who Onan is? The one who talked to y'all ignorant. Y'all be giving them all y'all money. You know, he be getting $2,000 or $3,000 a day for to cuss y'all asses out and give y'all these controlled narratives and lying, because he was just before they arrested his ass, he was up here saying that the whole Dolph case was a lie. Dolph ain't dead. And that I didn't watch it. I just so happened because the video that I picked up to get a picture of his trifling ass, it was talking about Dolph. Right here. It was all staged. Hold on. Y'all know he in jail for not trafficking, for him. Y'all know him? Lord, it's just not enough. Him. Y'all know him. Fake murder of Dolph. That was him. He locked up. They won't let that ass out. I went there and looked at them charges, and one of them, there's some aggravated. It was at a bowling alley. Okay, it was at a bowling alley, family place. Ooh, baby, when you don't have your die, I ain't gonna laugh at the gray eye. You know, I ain't gonna. But look at you, just mean. You just hateful, just trifling. Yeah. Anyway, he up in there acting a fool at a family bowling thing and shot a woman. Shot her. Shot that ass. She must didn't do something he won't, because you know he'll cuss y'all asses out when y'all don't do. Do I need to start cussing folk out to get cash apps and stuff? Because I think I be too nice. He call y'all all type of MFs and mother F's and all type of rude and disrespectful shit. Talk about you, your mama, your kids, and everybody else. You know, loud and disrespectful, all on the mic and shit. You know, he do that ignorant shit. He called me, what did he say? He called me, fee no facts and the old lady. And one time he tried to say my face was too early. And then one time I was finna go there with him. I was fitting. Cause he would be in my bushes. See, he be in my bushes taking the tea. Yeah, that's what he would say. Fever, no tea, whatever. He be in my bushes, him and his little employees, I guess, be in my bushes and would run over there, you know, and tell him what we was talking about or what was really what the what. And then there would be times that he would come into my chat comments and want to steer me to believe what he was on, and I wouldn't. And then he had his own issues with the cookie people. See, I didn't have no issues with the parents and stuff like that. I only, midway through, I was repeatedly, I said she wasn't there. She wasn't there. I'm not going to do that. He was the reason, let's be clear. He was the reason why I called to speak with her mama. Okay? Let's be clear. Because they was putting all the bloggers in a whole bowl saying that everybody was, so I wasn't cool with the threats on the parents. So me, I wanted to call at that time to talk. I wanted to hear her. I wanted to talk to the mama or the daddy. They wasn't there. So when I talked to the cookie girl, that's when I told her, I'll back up off your parents until something comes up. But it was because of him and his tactics that I wanted to be clear. I wasn't in none of that shit. None of that. I don't know nothing about it. He don't like me probably as much as he don't like you. And that's when I told her I suggest she keep her mouth closed because she wasn't going to be able to beat the trolls. And I told her, ain't shit you going to be able to say to make them people say that you weren't a part of it. They can know that you are not a part of it, and they are going to create a narrative to say you are. Okay? So when them people would come up in my comments trying to steer me over there, I would bring that ass right on back. So he didn't like me, right? Cussed me out. So that time, well, I was finna go there with him to my mom. Dude, you got all that all on. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, because you used to them dry, ashy, crack face. So you don't know nothing about healthy skin, nigga, because you always ashy. So them the type of AunTeaFee. Yeah. So, yeah. You don't know nothing about that. See, people pay to have skin that glow. You don't know nothing about that glow, boo. That's why you look older than me, nigga. Why you trying to call me granny? Pow, pow. And then I realized you not finna make no money off me going back and forth. I said what I said. You will never, ever be able to step to a female like me. They see your ass coming and they're gonna run the other way. Period. So, you know, I left him alone. The last time he was arrested, I said something minor. But this nickel here. Look at her. So he was in there in 1223. It had driving, this was driving while license was withdrawn, holding a wireless device. So he was on the phone. Oh, that's when he had that possession of the white girl. So that was in 2023. Okay? That's when he had that white girl. What's foreign country? Fulton County. So he had something out of Fulton County. So in 2023, so yeah, dude, you had that white girl. On March the 3rd, 2025. Ag. Firearm, convicted felon. Firearm or knife doing what? Doing something. Then right there, terroristic threat and acts. This y'all blogger. Y'all was paying this man to cuss y'all out. AunTeaFee, did you just lean over? Yeah. Y'all was paying this fool to cuss y'all out. Like they had an ass for a face. And when I tell you they was cash apping this fool for him to, is that how they do it? Leticia said, not me. And then their eyes get all, I mean, you know, he be, hey, you motherfuckers better hit the gun, you know, whatever. And AunTeaFee be on here 4-5 hours and only a few. He got offense date. Oh, that terroristic threat was on February 25th, 2025. So that wasn't even on. So he been out there acting a fool. Okay. In 2023, 2025 on February 25th, he must ain't getting no nookie on Valentine's Day. What you doing a terroristic threat for? Who you threatening to kill? I thought maybe that was a long time ago when he was threatening them cookie people. Okay. Are y'all gonna bond him out too? Because you know these people on YouTube love bonding out felons. They can do whatever they want to do to you. Hell, and y'all asses to bond them out. Yeah. So when I was, you know, be in my feelings, I'd be like, well, damn. I mean, at least I do some research. At least I bring y'all with me. This nigga over here, he be cussing y'all the fuck out. Yeah. So possession, aggravated assault. It was something that went down at the bowling alley, and he shot a female. And y'all know he tried to kill, you know. He tried to do something to some little Oriental guy, you know, who he was, you know, playing with in a hotel. And I guess, you know, he didn't want to be his boyfriend no more. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all remember when all that came out? And the book Cookie Girl having a blast talk. Chill. Y'all don't remember that? Yeah. Let me see. Oh, yeah, he locked up. He finna have to serve some time. He just had, I don't know why I thought that the powder girl, the white girl was just happened. No, that was, yeah, he got busted in February with powder. Chia Miller, you gotta respare the buttocks. They, you know, I'm already in trouble with you can't put them, you know, make it SSA. You know, sometimes I use AZS, or sometimes I use a $S, you know, but yeah, they blocked that. Okay. So yeah, I had to touch bases on him. Yeah. Cause ain't nowhere in the world he wouldn't have been on what's going on right now if he was out and free, right? No, we do know that. He'd have been coming up with all type of scenarios with this case right here. That ass is locked up. So he done shot a female, y'all. He got caught with some cocaine last month. And I'm gonna bring it to you. I was planning to go back to you know, maybe he saw the people who unalived his son, daughter-in-law, and granddaughter. That's what I was thinking. Maybe that's who it was. But then when I thought maybe he checked a man, you know. He'll cuss a female out. He'll patty cake with a man. See. He'll do what? AunTeaFee? Yeah. He patty cake with men. He check women. He cuts them the fuck out. But he patty cake. Can we play like we beefing? Can we do a skit together? But them people in his comments and stuff, yeah, he's very disrespectful. And I wouldn't ever dare cuss my people out like that. You know, especially my regulars, unless they just, I don't think my regulars would do that. Only people that get a treatment is them trolls. And I don't think I'd cuss him out like that. He talk bad. Yeah. So, do I feel sorry for him? No. He attacked Mia J bad. He attacked Dolph's family bad. He attacked Marcus bad. When I was on my Dolph and he named everybody in PRE. Yeah. So do I feel bad? No. And after you done attacked everybody that Dolph loved, you had the nerve, the gall, and the audacity now to say that it's fake. You didn't know it was fake when you was accusing all them people. So you done ran out of people to accuse. So now it's fake. So you locked up now. These are the breaks, I guess. That's all I can say. And you know, I may touch bases on, you know, why he is that aggressive because of what happened. But hell, they said that what happened to his son and stuff was really for him. I don't know, but he damn sure did a music video at his son's death expense. So yeah. Hey, Mouthpiece, what's popping? So yeah, he locked up. And you know, I guess everybody done, I mean, I can't say everybody again. He patty cake with men to me. He fake beef with them. He do skits with them. But females, people he feel like he can intimidate. Yeah. He cussed them the fuck out. And he jealous of smooth, pretty skin with no wrinkles. Because he like dry, crusty, ugly ass women with wrinkles and shit all on their face. You let me tell it. But yeah, we gonna follow him too. So be prepared. Hold on. Let me go get my plug. I may have to go into another room. But yeah, so we gonna leave that right there. This is the problem when they are trying to build a case. They start feeding folk anything. And like I told my tea sippers the other day, I cannot stand fluff. You might as well not say nothing than to chunk me something. Chunk me anything just to throw people. Do not fluff me. Because I'm a peep it and then I'm going to pick it apart. And that's what's happening right now. Because we done already busted them in their lie. Right, tea sippers? Now, I don't know what y'all going to hear when y'all leave me. But cause we finna hear a little bit of something right now. Cause I'm assuming that they don't know about what been going on behind the scene. What is this man find in the car? Let's listen. I'm gonna go try to go get me my little old charger.
They understand what's going on.
See, whenever
But he did say some other stuff that's
he's
interesting.
literally talking about the department.
Interesting.
Whenever he says what they do, he's literally talking about the department that are used specifically to.
And he also gonna tell y'all how the feds is watching these rappers. So what I was trying to tell y'all the other day about they are looking to build a Rico out for this industry. He mentions it. This is why we gotta listen to this one. But they
Two suspects got out of a 2000.
they don't know about old girl
Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This show's Key Talk.
and the babysitter.
Get high,
So let's listen.
man. All right. Hey man, make sure you hit that like button for me. It is greatly appreciated. Anyway, so the last time we had spoke about the girl that was some people was calling the alleged getaway driver, but of course some people were saying no, she wasn't a getaway driver, but it was very suspicious that for one, the police came to her house a day after the arrest, is what she told the girl whose baby she was supposed to be watching, but also
Okay. The
some
day
people,
after.
of course, saying it was just suspicious anyways because Shorty had got caught pretty much with this guy 3 hours away from Fort Worth, Texas. Right now, more details have actually came out. The police themselves have released more details that I think will answer some of those questions.
Nope.
But also, not even just answering those questions, it does look like that the first guy that got arrested was the Adonis guy. He had his first court appearance today. However, they canceled it. Now, they're not telling us why they actually canceled it, but although they canceled that, they did give us some newly updated information that will answer some of the questions.
Can y'all hear?
Right, so I'm gonna read it to y'all. And
I
then
told her
we'll get our
before
answers, right?
she got
So it says new
on
details
Sco
have been
Channel.
released about
You
the
told
death
who
of North
before?
Texas rapper Get Money Lilronnie and his 5-year-old daughter Armani.
Plug in
So
everything.
it continues and it says the backstory. Police arrested 21-year-old. I'm gonna read the backstory kind of fast. Why? Because we know about this. I want to get to the new details.
Can y'all hear him?
His backstory. Police arrested 21-year-old Jacoby Russell and 24-year-old Adonis Robinson, both of Fort Worth, for last week's deadly shooting at Slappy's Car Wash in Forest Hill. The two men allegedly ambushed 30-year-old Ronnie Sibley and his daughter, Armani Sibley, leaving behind dozens of shell casings. Images obtained by TMZ appear to show Sibley, also known as rapper Get Money Lilronnie, being chased across the parking lot by two gunmen. They got away in a white four-door Kia. So now that white four-door Kia is about to pretty much give an answer to everything, right? So here was the guy who had his first court appearance today, but for some reason they canceled it. Why did they cancel it? Nobody knows. But they did give us some updated details that we'll pretty much be able to go over today as well, which is okay. So the first detail says what we know. Robinson was arrested in Polk County this past Thursday and is now in a Tarrant County jail. On Friday, Russell was also booked into jail. An arrest warrant affidavit for Robinson indicates that Sibley was vacuuming his car. Of course, we know that part. When the two suspects got out of a 2016 white Kia. The suspects were armed with an assault rifle and handguns. The affidavit states investigators described how they got out, approached Sibley and opened fire, and they continued to fire and chase Sibley as he tried to run and get away. The court documents revealed Sibley's daughter was struck and killed by those flying bullets while she was sitting in the front passenger. Okay, we know that portion, right? It says Fort Worth police located the white Kia, so now
they located the white Kia. Okay. So he repeated what we just heard.
So it says,
so hold on.
Fort Worth police located the white Kia. So they found the white Kia at an apartment complex and obtained video of the two men dressed identically to the suspects who arrived a few minutes after the fatal shoot. So somehow, some way, they found where this Kia was going. Now remember, the girl did say they put a tracker on my car. But when she said they put a tracker on her car, she said that as to how they know that they were traveling out of town or whatever. However the heck he ended up inside of her car, how did they know that he was in there?
Right.
Let's just keep that topic in the head. Keep that, that fact in your head, right? So it says, The video shows them park the car, getting out and tossing objects into a grassy field. So they got out, threw the throwaway guns into a grassy field before going into an apartment. It was Robinson's girlfriend who identified him. So boom, she identified him. And now we're going to figure out how and why she identified him, right? It says, according to the affidavit, hold on, give me just a second here, right?
So we know she gave him up.
Okay, cool. Okay. So
But now they
says,
finna try to
according
stage.
to the affidavit, let me see here. Boom. Reveal show support. Okay, cool. According to the affidavit, she was seen
They
driving
watch
away
your
in a
stuff,
vehicle.
things
Police stopped her and brought her in for
still and try
questioning,
to
where she
see
told investigators
your
Robinson
info.
borrowed the car
That
after
make
dropping
me
her
sick.
off
Yep.
at work. So boom, that car did belong to her. They found the car, and I believe they're saying they found the car after the hit actually.
I
took
was
place,
talking.
right?
Hold on.
Girlfriend who identified him. So boom, she identified him, and now we're gonna figure out how and why she identified him, right? It says, according to the affidavit. Hold on, give me just a second here, right? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, so it says, according to the affidavit. Let me see here. Boom. Reveal show support. Okay, cool. According to the affidavit, she was seen driving away in a vehicle. Police stopped her and brought her in for questioning, where she told investigators Robinson borrowed the car after dropping her off at work. So boom, that car did belong to her. They found the car, and I believe they're saying they found the car after the hit actually took place, right? She was seen driving away in the vehicle. Police stopped her and brought her in for questioning, where she told investigators Robinson borrowed the car after dropping her off at work. The affidavit states, right, so these dudes went and did a hit in his girlfriend's car. They used the girlfriend's car to go do a hit. What in the blue hell is going on? The
That ain't the
affidavit
first
states
time.
Robinson called her later, provided the location of the vehicle, and told her to come pick the vehicle up because something had happened. So they, boom, do a hit in the vehicle. And then, boom, they tell her to go pick it up. It continues and it says, Robinson, Texas ID card was located inside the vehicle. What
Now,
we don't know, the affidavit
hold on.
doesn't give any
Now, while you playing Street Flame, at one point, heck, I thought he was on a CMG payroll because he, while he was trying to put everything on PRE, I'm like, nigga, are they paying you? Because he, what's that other cat, Fabo Gold? That's when he was working with them. Yeah, let me finish. Let's go.
information about the motive for the deadly shooting. Police also have not said how the suspects knew Sibley, but said the music industry is part of the investigation.
There, bam.
What's next?
The music industry is part of the investigation. The music industry is part of so the whole music industry, rap, but what? But okay, let's go.
Court information shows Russell is being held with a bond set at $1.5 million. Robertson is currently being held with no bond. So from this, we got to take away from it. First of all,
industry.
they found Buddy's ID inside of the vehicle. He went on a hit and left his ID inside of her vehicle. That's what it seems to be saying.
Dumbass.
Also, we realize the girl who may not have been and that's why I told y'all she will potentially be able to get charged with accessory. Why? Because with accessory, it pretty much said that, hey, it was her car that was actually used to go and do the hit. So, like I said, use his girlfriend's car. So, boom, that gives them the idea to go ahead and try to get it for accessory. But she is going to cooperate. That's how she will be able to get out of jail, stay out of jail. She is a witness. She will have the potential.
I told y'all she's Shondell Barnett.
If they don't take a plea deal. But, of course, she is working with 12 in order to get the case.
But the story ain't adding up.
Right? Anyway, so now, there was actually a video about it as well. But I believe the video that's about it is we know. I think we talked about all that already. But let's just go and see what exactly that video is.
Oh, yeah, I got to
Some
skip
other
past
details
that.
we missed, inside of there, right?
Oh, yeah, I got to skip past that.
Is the connected workspace where teams can do it all. Like this month.
And Fox 4 obtained new Fox 4.
The Tarrant County assault-style rifle. Robinson's girlfriend, Texas identity.
Now, aside from the whole Get Money Lilronnie case, of course, as more details come out about that, I will definitely keep y'all updated with
Shout out to
actual
Key Talk
factual
Media.
information of the news that's happening with that. And then, of course, it does seem like 12 of them have actually let
12 of
the
them.
public see the teams that they have working social medias, meaning
The
studying
team.
what drill rappers go
Okay,
online,
hold
studying
on.
and taking pictures of the
Studying. I got to slow you down now. Studying the rappers, the drill rappers, studying them. And now they want y'all to see the rappers. Now they want y'all to see how and what they gonna do. Let's
drill
go.
rappers whenever they have the guns. It seems like 12 of them have actually let the public see the teams that they have working social medias, meaning studying what drill rappers go online, studying and taking pictures of the drill rappers whenever they have the guns out, studying. They study all these, and they're actually showing y'all the department that they have for that. They said they continuously take pictures of the drill rappers whenever they take pictures with guns. So whenever they're ready to pull up on them, they come to them with a packet, and the packet is like a little folder and has pictures.
Are y'all
in
listening?
there that they've been taking for the investigation. So with that being said, the drill rappers might want to stop showing guns a whole lot on the internet because they take pictures with guns. So whenever they're ready to pull up on them, actually let the public see the teams that they have working social medias, meaning studying what drill rappers go online, studying and taking pictures of the drill rappers whenever they have their guns out, studying. They study all these, and they're actually showing y'all the department that they have for that. They said they continuously take pictures of the drill rappers whenever they take pictures with guns. So whenever they're ready to pull up on them, they come to them with a packet, and the packet is like a little folder and has pictures, everything in there that they've been taking for the investigation. So with that being said, the drill rappers might want to stop showing guns a whole lot on the internet, because not only is it, because people used to be like, they got people that study, study what you're doing to make sure that, to get the information. However, now it's not just saying it. It's the
How dumb can you be? You left. Yep.
other people. So I'm gonna go over here to here, and it actually shows this officer talking about Young and Ace, how Young and Ace is watched whenever he's inside of not only just Florida where they're at, but also many other drill rappers. They said they trying to get all the drill rappers out the city. They said they trying to trace them away. So it does seem like since they're doing it, other places may try to implement some of these strategies as well. I'm gonna let y'all hear exactly what he had to say about, drill rappers.
The drill rappers.
You have drill down here.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a Chicago thing.
No, man, it's down here too, man. And the thing about it is, we like to run them out of town. Like, there's a couple of them that they know they can't live here anymore. There was a particular song, Vanessa Carlton. Yes. What's the name of that song? It's real catchy. Everybody likes it. Yeah, 1,000 Miles. They sampled her song, and then they made a song, a rap to it, and they were talking about people that had actually been killed in Jacksonville. About 5 or 6 of them, right? They named in that song.
They did name them.
But that's what drill rap is. It's nonsense, but it's impactful because they're talking about people that have actually been killed. And those people have parents, they have mothers, they have fathers, they have brothers and sisters that feel the effects of what's going on. They think it's a joke. The young men that we go to visit are young men that are either involved in gangs or have names that popped up several different times about violence in our community. And they're not wanted, which is, if they're wanted, we visit them another way. But we'll visit them today. It's non-confrontational. Usually we have a packet with pictures of them. You know, whether it be on social media holding an AK, holding 223s and Dracos, whatever it is they're carrying, and we'll let them know, listen, we know what you're up to. You're not wanted right now, so you have an opportunity. The opportunity is you quit. And if you don't want to quit, we're going to make you quit because we're going to put you in prison. Pastor Scott Garland, he'll talk to them with some of our community partners. Sometimes he prays with them if they want prayer. And then we wait, see what their decision is.
Are y'all listening?
What you mean by proactive policing?
Mm-hmm. Wanted right now, so you have an opportunity. The opportunity is you quit. And if you don't want to quit, we're going to make you quit because we're going to put you in prison. Pastor Scott Garland, he'll talk to them with some of our community partners. Sometimes he prays with them if they want prayer. And then we wait, see what their decision is.
So this is what you mean by proactive policing?
Mm-hmm. Part of it. The other part is what they do. A lot of stuff that they do is they follow these guys on Instagram Live. They understand what's going on.
See, whenever he says what they do, he's literally talking about the department. Whenever he says what they do, he's literally talking about the department that are used specifically to watch drill rappers. So police is now, if y'all didn't know, which I think you should know, they have specific departments and groups of people that study drill rappers and everything that they do and take pictures of all of them. So any of the drill rappers, if any of y'all are, for instance, putting that you're selling drugs on your Instagram stories, they're watching. If you're posting, put pictures of guns, they're watching. If you post pictures of, hey, this for sale, that's for sale, hey, I got a switch here, all that stuff is being monitored, captured by specific teams. And like I tell y'all, he's even about to allow y'all to hear some of the people that's in there. And I think they even make a joke about it because they think this is a big joke because, like, why they're literally self-incriminating themselves.
What you mean he helping them?
What the hell is going on? Here it goes.
When they hear about things that are going on, then we interdict them before they get a chance to go do bad stuff.
You guys didn't think in what your 40s that you'd be Instagramming so much?
No, we leave that to the young people. We know what they do, and we let them do it.
Okay.
Either that or the entertainment groups, the drill rappers.
You have drill down here.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a Chicago thing.
No, man, it's down here too, man. And the thing about it is we like to run them out of town. Like, there's a couple of them that they know they can't live here anymore.
Anyway, so of course, with that being said, obviously a lot of the police around just the globe of the United States are now no longer trying to play games, especially whenever it comes to drill rap. Of course, will they stop drill rap? I don't think they'll be able to stop it. In order to stop drill rap, you have to go towards like the labels. You have to go after like the big people who's making a whole lot of money off of it. So long as they're making a lot of money off of it, I don't think that this will be able to stop it. I mean, really, if you want to be honest, in order to a big fix to it would be to help the streets. You know what I'm talking about? Because of course people is doing a whole lot of stuff in the streets to get some money. We can't really just too much say that it's because they're not able to go get jobs, because to be honest,
I wonder is YOGOTTI helping the feds with this since he lured them to South Dallas and put cocaine music under that video, and then days later that same spot was raided twice in a week.
amount of time, right? Instead of having, go get up every day.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what I just said? I wonder is Gotti working with them to combat this since he came to Dallas, right? act like he was signing Zillionaire when Zillionaire done said that he's independent, really, and oh boy, just helping him, you know, with this new project, with this new Dallas. So it's Gotti, you know, trying to help them with pushing it out of the DFW area. Cause I showed y'all T-Sippers when it popped off that he marked MLK, that spot at Four Deuces, when he put cocaine music on that picture that he uploaded for 24 hours with Zillionaire Doe. Same spot that got raided twice. He said he don't use cocaine music no more. Remember, I asked, well, why in the hell would you go to sunny South Dallas and put that on a post? You was dropping a dime. You was snitching on the cool. Then you should, cause up until then we hadn't seen you. You was hiding. You was low keying, and then you come to Dallas, show your face, rolling up. You ain't bring no money though. I said then that day, y'all, he's scouting. Y'all, he's scouting. He's setting them up. A week later, they got hit. Two weeks later, they got hit twice, 3 times. Oak Cliff, bam. Next week, here come this mess right here with Lilronnie. Now we hearing that they got a whole operation that there's a music industry,
because
huh? That they don't want to play with them no more, huh? T-Sippers? Okay, I just thought it was interesting.
People
Let's
is
listen.
doing a whole lot of stuff in the streets to get some money. For instance, see, whenever he says what they do, he's literally talking about the department. Whenever he says what they do, he's literally talking about the department that are used specifically to watch drill rappers. So police is now, if y'all didn't know, which I think you should know, they have specific departments and groups of people that study drill rappers and
Independent, soon he turned, got it down.
them. So
They
any of the drill
asses
rappers, if any of
in his
y'all
apartment.
are, for instance, putting that you're selling drugs on your Instagram stories, they're watching. If you're posting put pictures of guns, they're watching. If you post pictures of, hey, this for sale, that's for sale, hey, I got a switch here, got all that stuff is being monitored, captured by specific teams. And like I tell y'all, he's even about to allow y'all to hear some of the people that's in there. And I think they even make a joke about it because they think this is a big joke, because like, why they're literally self-incriminating themselves. Like, what in the blue hell is going on? Here it goes.
Well, they hear about things that are going on, then we interdict them before they get a chance to go do bad stuff.
You guys didn't think in what your 40s that you'd be Instagramming so much?
No, we leave that to the young people. We know what they do, we let them do it.
Okay.
Either that or the entertainment groups, the drill rappers.
You have drill down here.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a Chicago thing.
No, man, it's down here too, man. And the thing about it is, we like to run them out of town. Like, there's a couple of them that they know they can't live here anymore.
Anyway, so of course, with that being said, obviously a lot of the police around just the globe of the United States are now no longer trying to play games, especially whenever it comes to drill rap. Of course, will they stop drill rap? I don't think they'll be able to stop it. In order to stop drill rap, you have to go towards like the labels. You have to go after like the big people who's making a whole lot of money off of it. So long as they're making a lot of money off of it, I don't think that this will be able to stop it. I mean, really, if you want to be honest, in order to a big fix to it would be to help the streets. You know what I'm talking about? Because of course people is doing a whole lot of stuff in the streets to get some money. We can't really just too much say that it's because they're not able to go get jobs, because to be honest, I found that it's less of people not wanting to
They
go
probably
get a
said
job,
it
but people
all
wanting to get the money
True Clops
quicker,
not showing
right? People want to
videos and
get quick
hiding
money.
details down.
People wanting to
They
get
play a part in it too.
more money in a shorter amount of time, right? Instead of having to, you know, go get up every day this time, go to this work that time, and all this stuff like that. So I have found that that's one of the reasons why, you know, a lot of this stuff goes on anyways, right? Which, of course, is tragic. Now, speaking of tragic, there actually was another topic that I want to talk to you about today, where Fredo Bang has actually came out and said that he would do a song with
I don't want to hear that.
Young Boy.
I don't know. I don't want to hear that. I don't know nothing about that. Hold on. Let me one more. Well, let's hear this.
A woman was hurt. Officers arrested 45-year-old Andrew Trotter.
Y'all hear that?
Fire on a group of people after some kind of previous argument. It's in a shooting outside of a local skating rink.
Y'all hear that?
Learned Atlanta police made an arrest. The shooting happened in the parking lot of the Cascade Family Skating Rink before midnight last night. Police say a 20-year-old woman was hurt. Officers arrested 45-year-old Andrew Trotter. They say he opened fire on a group of people after some kind of...
Can y'all hear that over there?
It's in a shooting outside of a local skating rink. Today, we learned Atlanta police...
That's Onan.
The shooting happened in the parking lot of the Cascade Family Skating Rink before midnight last night. Police say a 20-year-old woman was hurt. Officers arrested 45-year-old Andrew Trotter. They say he opened fire on a group of people after some kind of previous argument. It's in a shooting outside of a local...
That's y'all blogger. Let me hear this one, and then we can go for the day, because whatever else I had, I can't remember. Andrew, I be shaming himself. He showed all too, but that's... and a 20-year-old female. So he's always female, or some body that's shorter than him. Like the Oriental man. But hold on, let me get to that other one. It was earlier today. Let me get to it. I did want to hear what old boy said, but now let me get to this one. I can't even remember what he was talking about now. Shout out to everybody that came through, hit the like button. Did I get in another cash app? Did I? Where he at? No, it wasn't that far down. Hold on. There it go. This one. Shout out to...
It's the 70,000 guarantee.
Negative ass son gonna bring that ass to you, baby.
Let's leave Fort Worth alone for the breaking news, since all the overnight YouTubers are recycling their content with the Lilronnie case, like they're breaking it.
I ain't recycling nothing, baby. We breaking it down, ain't we?
Then you turn your phones around and sit in your goddamn closet.
We break it down. We going in there.
Talking about shit you don't know nothing about.
Shut up, negative ass son now. Cause we go about it differently.
Raids at the end of Black History was an ATF-led operational blue lace.
ATF led what?
At the end beginning of Black History Month was an ATF-led operational Blue Laces, the target of 42 Oakland Street gang, better known as 4 Deuce. 8 alleged members appeared before Magistrate Judge Renee H. Tolliver. I won't tell you who the members are, except one, and the 3 separate indictments that they have.
Oh, that's the alligator that they found.
Conspiracy to
Hold on, that's the alligator that they found
straight judge
in that matching.
Tolliver. I won't tell you who the members are, except one, and the 3 separate indictments that the hammer will come down on, including conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute controlled substances. One of the 8 defendants was a well-known engineer of Zillionaire Records and mentor
Y'all still with me?
Zillionaire Dope, JJ. His charges: possession with intent to distribute controlled substances, felon in possession of a firearm, possession
Hold
of
on.
a firearm.
T-Sippers, are you still with me? Have y'all gone? I can end the show. T-Sippers, are you with me? Give me a 1 if y'all still here. I don't see no movement. Ain't no movement in the chat. Y'all know I'm good at sleeping. Ah, ain't no doubt about it. Huh? Okay.
To possess with intent to, except one, appeared before Magistrate Judge Renee H. Tolliver. I won't tell you who the members are, except one, and the 3 separate indictments that the hammer will come down on, including conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute controlled substances. One of the 8 defendants was a well-known engineer of Zillionaire Records and mentor for Zillionaire Dope, JJ. His charges: possession with intent to distribute controlled substances, felon in possession of a firearm, possession of a firearm in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime, and using a communication facility to facilitate a drug felony. At a detention hearing on Friday, prosecutors said defendants had been dealing drugs on a daily basis on Dallas's Casey Street in an area known as the Dead End. Phone records introduced into evidence showed that several members of the conspiracy texted to warn one another about upcoming law enforcement raids, sent young people in to look for missing dope following the raids, and went right back to dealing drugs after the raids concluded. During the takedown, agencies 14 firearms.
Y'all hear that?
The Dead End. Phone record of firearms in furtherance of a drug trafficking.
I'm on my balcony.
Using a communication facility to facilitate a drug felony. At a detention hearing on Friday, prosecutors said defendants had been dealing drugs on a daily basis on Dallas's Casey Street in an area known as the Dead End. Phone records introduced into evidence showed that several members of the conspiracy texted to warn one another about upcoming law enforcement raids, sent young people in to look for missing dope following the raids, and went right back to dealing drugs after the raids concluded. During the takedown, agencies 14 firearms, more than a kilogram's worth of methamphetamine pills, as well as oxycodone, hydrocodone, codeine, alprazolam, marijuana, THC wax, hash, more than 40,000 in cash. They also seized 6 vehicles, several pieces of Crip-themed jewelry, and a Cayman alligator, which was transported to the Dallas Zoo. Well, I'm the same way too. I want a cheetah and a cheetah girl. If convicted, some defendants face up to life in federal prison.
Now, y'all, that's his daddy who used to be under Lil Flip. He toured with Lil Flip. He dope. He dope from back in the day. That's Millionaire Dope Daddy. So his daddy is OG in the rap game. So when we saw Lil Flip and them by him when Gotti was here, well, there, his pops, yeah, I already tied in. Did y'all know that? Yeah. Let's stay woke, y'all. So was that day? Cause he got that spade. That's Pops. Yeah, Lil Flip boy. So if he Lil Flip boy from back in the day, who else is he cool with, y'all? Stay woke. T-Sippers, if he Lil Flip, if he toured with Lil Flip back in the day, who else boy is he? Who else he cool with, y'all? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? No, ma'am. But I know now. Who? If he toured with Lil Flip, what's his name? If he toured with Lil Flip, Govan, quit. Orange Mound quit. And last week before last, we found out that Quet was where? Where was he working? On his, what is a box truck? And where? I just want to see if y'all staying woke. Where is Quet on the road to? Where has he been spotted? Come on, y'all, because this is our last one. I just need to make sure y'all stay woke. So when y'all start, okay, thank you, Debbie Hudson. Him in Dallas. Him in Texas. Well, they said Texas. Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, same thing. Where did a lot of cats that though get taken out at? In Houston, Texas. Yeah, same thing. Let's go. I just need for us to stay woke.
I want to.
And they just said that they think that all these deaths, these murder for hires, is an industry. The industry is under investigation. Let's go.
Several pieces of crypt-themed jewelry and a Cayman alligator, which was transported to the Dallas Zoo. Well, I'm the same way too. I want a cheetah and a cheetah girl. If convicted, some defendants face up to life in federal prison. The reason why Zillionaire Doe chain don't look the same. Zilla dodged this one, and I'm glad he did. Even though he didn't listen to my message 2 years ago, he should move very carefully. From now on, they will watch and listen. He doesn't have a tour date in Dallas. But
who chain different? Who did he say chain is different?
JJ, careful. From now on, reason why Zillionaire Doe chain don't look the same.
Oh, okay.
Zilla dodged this one, and I'm glad he did. Even though he didn't listen to my message 2 years ago, he should move very carefully. From now on, they will watch and listen. He doesn't have a tour date in Dallas, but Glorilla brought him out and then they took over headquarters. JJ, if you
they took over headquarters.
Prayers for your kids, but you knew better than
she came to Dallas and then they took over headquarters.
This one, and I'm glad he did. Even though he didn't listen to my message 2 years ago, he should move very carefully. From now on, they will watch and listen. He doesn't have a tour date in Dallas, but Glorilla brought him out and then they took over headquarters. JJ, if you listen and ain't no hard feelings. Prayers for your kids, but you knew better than this.
Bro, I went to high school. I'm about South Dallas, and y'all knew it. Y'all mama told y'all. I go to South Dallas. It's a dangerous place, so they can't learn about it. They can't get up on it. It's too scary.
Yeah.
One thing, Shy, it's just a dangerous place. You know, you remember back in the day when the game MAKEDAS.
For real.
40, 50 deep on the block, when y'all in, y'all are red.
Man.
On our end, we all blue. Front row, all blue. Bunton, all red. 24, all red. And we fight hard and shit back in the day.
Nah, for real, man.
You want to come through there and deal with this shit?
Couldn't come through there.
Couldn't come through there and deal with this shit. That's why Big Tuck played the songs outside the village. And they go fast.
Man.
It's nothing made up. It's really much facts. And then furthermore, live on maybe not his last album, but one of his last recent albums. So he used a picture of about 5, 6 kids from South Dallas hold up the scene back in the 80s, showcasing the war, the street war that was going on between the Jamaicans and the Americans, and the niggas over there fighting over the drug territory.
Yes, sir. I seen that too.
You know
I seen that.
So
I'm up on
that
that.
is a very historical place. It's not a nice place. My granddaddy, he died, rest in peace. He died last year. He's from Louisiana, but he moved up where he went to Angola, died in the penitentiary. He moved up to Dallas. His dad had moved up there. It's up to he stayed in Dallas for like 50, 60 years, and one thing he said, grandson, I think about that is 14. One thing I can tell you about South Dallas, it's real.
It's real. It's very real. And Gotti decided that he would come, post up in South Dallas, mark it for the feds, and put cocaine music up under his picture in South Dallas to market so that they would know where they needed to come and raid. And that's exactly what they did. I'm trying to bring it back to you. And that's exactly what they did. Because you put cocaine music after you said that ain't what you go by. You said CMG represented Connect Music Group. But you brought your little ratchet, not needed, bad hip ass to sunny South Dallas. You posted a picture that disappeared in 24 hours, but you marked it and you put cocaine music, and you was in South Dallas on Malcolm X at that spot. His forehead ain't it big? I stopped right on it, didn't it? That hairline done moved all the way back there. He ran out of that shoe polish shit, so he couldn't make that line up, baby, cause woo, AunTeaFee, you did, huh? I ain't do that, baby. He can't find a barber in a baby. Here go the front part, the front lobe. Get out. There go that front lobe right there. That line. He got the spud web, baby. Y'all remember when Spud hair, he started getting alopecia hairline, and it started moving back. He got that convertible hairline, where that it start automatically. You push that button, it goes zzz, zzz, and it start moving back. He got the convertible. Shit, he got that convertible. And he is letting it back. Baby, huh? How it get way back here? That ain't the shag, dude. It's supposed to be like that in the back. I mean, low in the, and then you got it on reverse, so you bring it in the reverse. It said, line it up with your ear, the back part of your ear. I want my line up to start back there. Yeah. Move, what's that? Push back. Yeah, you call the push back. You want the push back line up. Oh, you don't need that white mark around here. Now what is this right here? Is this the baby hair? Is that the baby hair? Is that the baby hair? Oh, woo, boo. Where you find that at? Huh? Did somebody tap that head? Look like somebody tapped that. Boy, you look big right here. You need hair, what's that, hair club for men? I don't know what that is. That look like a booty cheek. Like you tried to get some, you know, how they be putting that silicone shit in, but now, baby, you look swole up there. And that hairline said, you trying to get the trap boy and what's his yelling now? Nah, boo, they do that in the back. This right here supposed to be back here. I don't know what you gonna do. You need the Steve Harvey. You need that wig, that toupee. You remember that toupee? I showed y'all that man was transporting them drugs, that toupee. He peeled that bad baby back and he ain't had no hair. Baby boom. Is that why Angela don't want us to be seen with you until she said, oh, you gotta fix that. That look like a booty cheek right there where they done put some of that stuff in there. You need Riri. Riri still in jail. Riri can suck that out and add to it. She could puff this out right here if you need her to, but she in jail. But anyway, boy, I don't know what that's called. Why you didn't take him to your barber? Huh? Where was y'all at? Was y'all in Dallas? Yeah, you doing all that shiesty shit. Somebody gonna pop you upside your head for real, dude. You better stop. But I think you set them up because you put Cocaine Music Group on that picture. You popped out in sunny South Dallas. Your corporate headquarters now is in Dallas, and you got a bone to pick because Big Juke was playing with folk in Dallas. But I'm going to tell you now, they going to tap that ass, this ass up here. They going to tap that ass fucking around and say, oh, that's a whole ass right there, y'all. That's a booty cheek. Them folk in South Dallas going to tap that ass. Squeeze. Y'all, I'm finna go. Y'all know I'm feeling a little better. I'm up here clowning with y'all. Woo! Whoops upside the head. I said whoops upside the head. Say what? Y'all have a good night. I'm finna go. He got a booty cheek on his forehead, and he got a indentation. You know how the little waist, you know, so that woo. So here go the booty cheek, and then it, ooh, baby, and that hair is receiving, not receding. It's receiving. It on button clowning. It is receiving. It is receiving. It is receiving. Good night, y'all. Good night for real. Everybody tap his forehead and hit the like button. Tap his forehead right here. Double tap. Now, if you don't already tap, don't tap it. We're gonna have to tap that ass another day. But if you ain't hit the like button, tap that ass right there. Bye.